Hello everyone, I am Preeti. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel with PR Nursing Rock. Today I am going to tell you most repeated MCQs related to fundamental of nursing. Mostly these questions are important for those who are preparing for AIMS, FGMR and other central level examination. So watch these important question with explanation without skip the video. Okay, so let's start the video. The first question is the method used for administering medication into the ear is called. So the method used for administering medication into the ear is called. The option are instillation, injection, inhalation and infiltration. So the option A is the right answer, instillation. So instillation is the term used for administration of medication into the ear. For the injection refer to parenteral administration of medication using a needle. And the inhalation, so inhalation refer to administration of drug that are gases or those are dispersed in an aerosol. Then infiltration refer to administration of the drugs that result in drug passing into the tissue space or into cells. So the right answer is instillation. Then next question number 2. Your patient says that he urinate at night and it is affecting his daytime alertness. You would document this as. The option are oliguria, nocturia, dysuria and polyuria. So the right answer is nocturia. Option B is the right answer, nocturia. So nocturia uh, is uh, is an passes urine at the night. So it should be distinguished from urinaceous, and where urine is passed urinationally during the sleep. For the oliguria, so oliguria means low urine output, and dysuria means painful and difficult urination, and the polyuria means excessive urination. Next question is question number 3. Yellow color code is used for which type of hospital waste? So the option are body parts, glassware, plastic, sharp. So according to Indian Society of Hospital Waste Management, yellow color coded container is used to dispose the human and animal waste, microbial and biological and solid waste. So the right answer is body part. Body part is the right answer. Then question number 4. An example of an objective data is. The option are feeling of worry, discoloration of the skin, itching and nausea. So the objective data mostly we can measurable and over data obtained through the observation and physical examination and diagnostic examination, whereas subjective data are the information from the patient point of view, including the feeling, perception and concern obtained through the interview. So here the right answer is discoloration of skin. So discoloration of skin we can observe by the physical examination through the observation also and the diagnostic examination. Then question number 5. Which among the following is a complication of spinal anesthesia? The option are tachycardia, hypertension and dyspnea. Here the right answer is hypertension. So hypertension is the right answer. So the most common neurological complication after spinal anesthesia are postural puncture, headache, And hypotension after anesthesia is a physiological consequences of sympathetic blockade. So the right answer is hypotension. Then question number 6, which of the following sites is recommended for adult as a safe site for the majority of intramuscular injection? The option are ventrogluteal site, vestals lateralis sites, dorsal gluteal site, and rectus femoris. So the right answer is ventrogluteal site. First option is right. Ventrogluteal site. So ventrogluteal IM injection are considered to be safest because this area is free from major blood vessels and nerves. Question number 7. During physical assessment of children, asymmetry of the skull indicate the option are hydrocephalus, craniotabes, craniosynostosis, osteogenesis imperfect. So the right answer is craniosynostosis. Option number C is the right answer. And where is the craniotabes? Craniotabes are softening or thinning of skull in infant or children, especially seen in newborn. And osteogenesis imperfect are genetic disorder that affect the bones. For the hydrocephalus is a condition in which there is an accumulation of cerebral spinal fluid in the brain. So here the right answer is craniosynostosis. In craniosynostosis, asymmetry of the skull of a children we can see through the physical assessment, during physical assessment. Then question number 8, the substance that question number 9, the cardinal sign of the body include the following except. So the cardinal sign of the body include the following except. So which one of the not a cardinal sign of the body? The option are temperature, blood pressure, blood glucose level, and heartbeat. So the mostly the five cardinal sign of the inflammation are the redness and increased heat and swelling, pain, and loss of function. So here the blood glucose level is not a cardinal sign of the body. So the right answer is blood glucose level. And next question number 10, congenital absence or closure of a normal body orifice or tabular organ is called. The option are fistula, atresia, hernia, stenosis. So the right answer is atresia. Option B is the right answer, atresia. For the fistula is an abnormal connection between two hollow space or other hollow organism. Then where the hernia is the abnormal exist of tissues or organs such as bowel and through the wall of the cavity, so in which it's normally resides. And the stenosis is the abnormal nerving passages in the body. The next question is 11th question. The immunity that is transferred from the maternal antibodies to fetus transplacentally and to infant through breast milk to protect them till their own immune system mature to function is a kind of option are innate immunity, acquired immunity, active immunity, and passive immunity. Here the innate immunity is inherited by the organism from the parent and protect it from birth throughout the life. And the acquired immunity is the immunity that individual acquire after the birth is called adaptive or specified immunity. And the active immunity is the immunity in which a person own cell produce antibodies in response to infection or vaccination. So the right answer is passive immunity. So passive immunity is the uh, right answer to protect the children them till their own immune system to mature, and it is transferred through the transplantationally, and infant through the breast milk. Question number 12. The process by which medium is placed at 100 degrees Celsius in flowing steam for 30 minutes each on 3 successive days each. So the option are steam under pressure, autoclave, tyndallization, inspiration. Inspiration. So the right answer is option number C. In steam under pressure, uh, steam under pressure and the at autoclave are used to sterilize the equipment and supplies at high pressure saturated steam at 121 degrees Celsius. So 121 degrees Celsius temperature for around 15 to 20 minutes. And thermalization is a method of heating article for 3 successive days. First day is at 85 degrees Celsius for 60 minutes, and second day is 75 to 80 degrees Celsius and for 20 minutes, and third day is 75 to 85 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. So the right answer is option number C. Next question is, a low pitched continuous gargling sound caused by secretion in the large airway is called. The options are wheezing, raunchy, coughing, stridor. So the right answer is raunchy, option number V. Whereas wheezing is a high pitched whistling sound made while breathing, and the stridor is the high pitched and wheezing sound caused by the disrupted airflow. The next question number 14th. The type of ABAtes, the type of ABAtes which is a chief and easy to carry, and that is covered with rough khadi and the cut out drawing and other illustration are placed is called. The right answer is funnel board. So funnel board is the right answer, where the flashcard is a card bearing information as a word or a number on either on both sides. So used in a classroom, drill, or in a private study. And the size of flashcard is 25 to 30 centimeter. And the bulletin board are made up of rock material, cork material, which are used for posting of public messages and exhibit exhibits are object or collection of object which are meant for public display. In question number 5, which phase of nurse patient relationship focuses to develop the clearly about patient preconception and expectation of nurses and develop acceptance of each other and response to people who can offer help is. The option are orientation phase, working phase, exploitation phase, and termination phase. Here, the orientation phase is an therapeutic environment is established, trust develop, and role goals and rules and limitation are defined. And the working and exploitation phase, uh, in that the client problem are identified and solution are explored and applied and evaluate. In a termination stage, so in a termination stage, we also call the resolution stage, and uh, stage in which the relationship is terminate when the mutually agreed goal are met. And also during the discharge and transfer there then the usual plan. So the right answer is working phase. So working phase is the right answer. Then question number 16, ideal ratio of nurse to patient in a ICU is. So I hope you all are satisfied with my video. So with so this question is for you. Go and search and comment the answer of the last question. Thank you for watching my video.